I'm an individual who likes to look at what's ahead of us and what is the future and what is today that make us get closer to AI technology. And I'm actually fear of it because we're living in a very democratic freedom society where it's the best where people around the world wants to come to these first world countries. Which sooner or later we have accepted the technology that moved us to accepted this sort of range of technology. And I give you this example, right? Uber Eats. We like a chef that cook our meals and deliver to our door. It's like living in a very, very dynasty, emperor, king, or a rich folk. You have your own chef. He cooks on the spot and give it to you. Same as Uber. Uber, rich people, royalty, they have their own driver. So we tap on our phone, tap, 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 and we call the driver and comes to front of your door and goes to whatever location with a peace of mind. All you need to do at the end of the day is give them a rating. Or another one is the fact that we like Siri. I remember the first time when Siri introduced in iPhones, everyone went crazy. Everyone's testing Siri. And now we have Alexa sitting in our home, or we have Google Assist sitting in your home. See, we are introducing this sort of technology. Or you download these certain apps for certain restaurants or certain businesses. If you download the app, they'll take 10% or 20% off, or you got a better deal from the app. Or perhaps there's a cheaper and better option if you do online shopping. Right? I watched this video and it mentions that Amazon, Walmart is like a free showroom for Amazon because Amazon you buy online or eBay you buy online. So pretty much what they're saying is that you go to Walmart or Myers, you go and you try, you fiddle around, you don't buy, you go online, you go to Amazon, you get a better deal, you get a cheaper deal, and it comes to your door. Right? Everyone wants a better price. Nobody wants getting ripped off in their life. So you have that. And now, where more and more multinational companies are introducing self-services, right? You scan yourself in the supermarket and you go. Or perhaps you tap everywhere you go. Tap, 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 tap. Whether it's a train card or whether it's a MasterCard or whether you use your phone, you tap your phone. Your smartwatches or the bank that I know in Australia, Bankwest, there's a tapping feature on a ring. So you don't need to bring a wallet. We are heading to a direction that we're accepting all this without even realizing what we actually do. For example, banks nowadays, where if you use their apps, instead of using password, no problem, use the face recognition. And what struck me the most is my recently went to the city. There was a supermarket in Flinders Street, Melbourne. So it's a train station. Across the road, there's a Coles. The self-serve, right? The self-serve usually, they want to cut labor costs, so they introduce self-serve machine, and you do the transaction by yourself, 24 hours on the clock, right? Whatever you want. I think the Amazon Eats introduced that with no workers, just only, just tap your way out to purchase your way out, scan the barcode. Now, what I see right now is literally me saying this to you. There's a webcam right here. They install cameras in every single self checkout, and there's a small, probably size of a bigger size than the iPhone screen, and it shows you the recording of the face, right? So I'll be like this, and it follows me. I've asked the security guard because I haven't been to City Coles shopping for a long time, and I asked him, "What's with all these cameras? Like what's going on? And he's like, "Oh, see, we have ceiling cameras, right? But they cannot recognize your face straight away. So we need, some really great cameras in front of you." Now, I do know the fact that once the supermarket has introduced self-serve checkout, they've lost billions of dollars or millions because people are either rot the system or stealing or just put it in a different item code, which is a cheaper item code. Now they have these sort of cameras. So who's running the system. Now, what is this going to lead to is AI camera, right? They already know what you've landed the product on that weight scale or the barcode scanner. They already know everything. We are working for them. So whether we've taken control, the loophole, or perhaps taking advantage, we work towards on accepting this AI or introduced in our lives because we need to be looked after. Now, this wouldn't be a problem if they still have actual workers, in the cash register, scanning all your stuff. But at the moment they have technology, they say, "Oh, no, 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 no. You people are dishonest people. We're going to put more security, more surveillance to make sure you behave, obey." You see, I got a BlackBerry. Nobody likes to touch this BlackBerry. But, phones can even listen to your conversation. If you keep mentioning cat food, then your advertisement on your phone comes out cat food. Whatever the technology is, they're listening to you. And this is worse than what many people predicted to be. This sounds more like where it's going to happen, but I'm not going to talk about in this video. It's a lot more surveillance, a lot more control. Obviously, they'll say the builders, they're hoarding the cash, they're using cash in hand, or businesses, they're using cash in hand. They're the terrible people. We have to introduce tougher, more stricter currency and pushing everyone into a system. Everything has to be recorded. You can't buy a house nowadays. "Oh, sorry, your bank statement. We haven't shown you where's your income coming from. We don't know how you spend your money." We'll look at it now. So right now, buying a property for anyone who wants to get a loan, you got to be, everything has to be on the paper, electronic. Whatever the dollar you spend, because they want to know how much you spend, how much you waste, and things like that. Now, a couple of years ago, you don't have that. A couple of years ago, you work for the job, we'll give you $700,000. Take or leave it. Bang, boom. Sign the contract, boom. Whatever happened to you, it's not my problem. Just rent out the rooms, and there you go. You got your money. Now it's so striking because they loosen everything up. So what they try to do is push and pull technique. So they push, make it loosen everything out, and then they pull. When they pull very hard. So because you cannot fight back because you're the one to blame. "Oh, sorry, you have bad, poor management. You have very, very strong instant gratification, impulse buying things. You're the one to be blamed. Sorry, mate." So there's a lot more where we're heading to. And like I said, I'll talk more and more about these sort of videos.